Last night at the Mets. Angelina Jolie at the opera and a celebration of black artists at the museum. For a certain type of New Yorker, yesterday evening may have presented a bit of a scheduling conundrum. The 12th of November was the date of two major Met moments across the park from one another. A tale of two Mets, if you will. On the west side, the Metropolitan Opera celebrated its rich history with the work of Giacomo Puccini, with a gala dinner for the latest production of Tosca. Over on the east side, meanwhile, the Metropolitan Museum of Art opened Flight into Egypt. Black Artists in Ancient Egypt, 1876 now. A sweeping exhibition surveying the many ways Egyptomania has been manifested by black artists. Given that the 6:30 p.m. curtain for Tosca waits for no one, not even Angelina Jolie, who was in the audience, and the museum reception also kicked off at 6:30 sharp, it was impossible for even the most ardent Met fan to make both events. Thus, a recap for those who missed one or both. Below. Tosca Gala at the Met Opera this season at the Met. The legacy of Giacomo Puccini and his contributions to the New York institution are on glorious display. On Tuesday, a pre-performance video screened on stage inside the majestic mid-century opera house set the scene. It was through the Met Opera that Puccini enjoyed his entree to the New World, when Manon Lescaut premiered there in 1907 and soon became a sensation. Last night, his Tosca drew a crowd eager to see Norwegian soprano Lise Davidson in the titular character. The Met's music director, Yannick Nezet-Seguin, conducted the piece, which also included tenor Freddie de Tomaso as Cavardossi and baritone Quinn Kelsey as Scarpia. Guests arriving for the show or gala dinner may have spotted Angelina Jolie, elegant in all black and a Maria Callas-esque cat-eye. This was apropos, given Jolie's turn as the legendary Greek soprano in Pablo Larraín's forthcoming Maria, out in the U.S. in select cinemas on November 27th, and the fact that Callas's performance of the Visitor aria in Tosca is one of her most celebrated. Other guests who enjoyed the evening, which culminated with a late-night post-show supper, included Christine Baranski and Barbara Tober. Flight into Egypt at the Met Museum. Several days before its public opening, Max Hollein, the Marina Kellen French director and CEO of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, welcomed guests to the Fifth Avenue Institution's latest show, Flight into Egypt. Black Artists in Ancient Egypt, 1876 now. The exhibition, which explores the many ways black artists and cultural figures have engaged with and found inspiration in ancient Egypt, includes nearly 200 works of art in a wide range of media, from Awal Irizka's 2018 neon art piece Nefertiti, Black Power, to Rashid Johnson's 2009 Pyramid and the art for Erykah Badu's 1997 Singed Next Lifetime, which features the singer in an ankh ring. Throughout the show, such ancient totems and pharaonic icons are reclaimed and recharged with new meanings, in an evocative exploration of identity. Plus, the exhibition will house performance art animated by ancient Egyptian themes. The first time performance art has been programmed within the context of an ongoing exhibition at 6:30 p.m. Guests including artists Rashid Johnson, Renee Cox, Julie Maritou, and Kambui Alajimi were joined by the likes of Misty Copeland, Aquaria, and more for a cocktail party in the Great Hall and had free rein to explore the new exhibition, housed in the Tisch Galleries. Then it was onwards to the Temple of Dender, where remarks were delivered by Hollein, Ford Foundation President Darren Walker. The Ford Foundation was a large supporter of the show, and the Met's Associate Curator in the Department of Modern and Contemporary Art, Achille Tomasino. The reception wound down around 9:30 p.m., but any guest wanting to continue the experience could, at the very least, find the exhibition's Spotify playlist. Music features heavily in the show to keep the party going.